Welcome back to Stephanie Plans and Reads. Today I am doing my Q3 flip through. I'm going to be flipping through two of my planners here. So I've got my reading journal, which is an N2 Sterling ink horizontal planner in the compact. And then in this cover I have my A5 Sterling ink common planner in the full year, and this is my planner, like my everything goes in here, and this is just an add-on for my reading. So I think I'll go through the reading first. So I'm filming this a little bit early than the end of September, so some of the trackers and stuff won't be up to date, but nothing has changed in the front matter at all. So this is Q3. I don't use this section at the moment. Yeah, I don't use it. But my goal was to read 28 books this quarter because I had only read 22 the previous quarter, and my goal is to get to 100. And one of those was to be classical, and two of them were to be nonfiction. I have not read classical, but I have read, let's see, one nonfiction and two nonfiction. So I have read two nonfiction. So I'm just gonna do that while we're here, but this one I did not do. The reason why I did not do this one is I started reading, what was I reading? Wuthering Heights. And then I just got out of the habit of reaching for that book, and I've put it somewhere else, so it wasn't on my reader, so that's why I didn't read it. But I definitely will finish it in Q4. So when I do my Q4 setup or Q4 reset, I guess, I will make sure that that one gets ticked off. But in terms of the 28 books, I have read 28 books, 10, and then I think I've got 11 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11. I'm going to say that that's all I've read. We are on, let's see. I probably will get one more done. So maybe I shouldn't have done that. Well, I'll just scratch it out there. So yeah, but I've definitely met my goal there, so I'll just give it a tick. In terms of the numbers, I don't need to have this information in, so it's my social media numbers. I don't need to have this information in here because that's not what I track in here, but I started doing it at the beginning of the year, so then I just kept doing it. And so I will just make a note here. I track YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, although my Instagram hardly ever changes. I just got this big boost here because hopefully you can see it. I was shown on somebody else's, so I got some new followers, but that's about it. Okay, so in terms of the month, I did start thinking I was going to put my social media back in here, but I didn't end up doing that. So it's a bit messy, but I kind of kept what I was doing here, which was when I started a book, I would do it in black, and when I finished it, I would put it in blue. And so that's what I ended up doing. So you can see I finished, a lot of books this month and started a good amount as well. So that's what I did. I don't know, like, just gonna take this off here. In like going toward Q4, some things are going to change. I think mostly to do with my common planner, my everyday common planner. But I might be using this for something more, substantial, because I don't really need to know when I start and stop books because I have that information in the weeks. So yeah, I might be doing something different with that, but I don't know yet. So then the weekly, so we start here. I'll just talk about what's on the page here. So on this side, I write down the book that I read and the page is that I read. And then on this side, I usually talk about what the goal for the week is, what to read, and then kind of give a brief synopsis of the books that I finished or reaction to the books that I finished. Then here I put like any kind of exterior notice. So like today, that day was the last day of August, so I wanted to remember that I needed to total everything up by that day. So it's just, you'll see that the red pen being used for that kind of thing. These this washi was Planner Monkey Co. These ones are a pet tape, and I forget what the name of this pet tape is. This is a London Gifties Study and Chill this winter. I can't remember, but Study and Chill this season, maybe. And then just a random YouTube or Amazon washi. These are quite messy. My handwriting is quite messy, and I use this pen, the Uniball pen, and I love it. I love the messy, I love the crinkle, I love the different pen colors, so this is going nowhere. Right, so then the second week, well, the first full week of September, again, we have these pet tape stickers and some Amazon washi. Not much, reading here going on, and certainly I only finished 2 books, I think. But then I have here my order for the first day of Sterling Ink. Then the next week I used some pet tape that I got from Temu, I think, or AliExpress, something like that. And then just some, again, Amazon washi. Some pet tape I got from Serene Papers in Canada. Again, my goal was to read 2 books, and I did that. And then sometimes I'll write in here little quick reactions to the book that I'm currently reading. Like, I'm not finished reading the book, but I'll just write a little note there. I tend to prefer to use the kind of autumnal colors, which is what you have here. This is a Happy Planner sticker. Temu pet tapes, pet tape or washi tape from Planner Monkey Co. She's got great washi tapes. And I needed to read 2 this week, and I ended up 2, 3, 4. So that was very good. I needed to have a good week so I could get on track. And then this is this week, so I have to do the rest of this. So I've finished 2, so I've made my goal. But yeah, I think I'll probably get another 1 or 2 done. We have, again, Planner Monkey Co. washi tape, the London Gifties pet tape, some washi that I got like a long time ago. And that is it for the month so far. I haven't done like the next. Sorry, I have the windows open so that I can breathe because it's still warm. Yeah, so I haven't done the next decorating and all that stuff ready for. Then at the back, I just have like random notes. There's nothing interesting, and I've kept it that way. Yeah, I think going forward next year, it'll be slightly different, this reading journal, but it'll have the kind of same components, and I might add some stuff to fill in these back pages. But that is my reading journal. So really love it. I have no complaints. I love it so much, the size and everything, that I'm considering, or I considered, I'm not sure, going into this size for my planning. But I'm still, everything's still up in the air yet. It's only September. Okay, so here we are with my common planner. I feel like this one will be a little bit more in-depth, involved. I love it, but I'm having a little bit of issues this month, so you'll see it as we go. So I have it in my Lee Lab cover. I really love this cover. I wish that I had other colors and things, but anyway, here we are. We're getting quite chunky, as you can see, which I love. The front part has not changed. So the first thing that we'll look at is my goal section. So my main goals were to get a job, to maintain and improve routines, and to have fun. And my September goals down here, to floss, to walk 3+ miles at least twice this month, continue my job search, to go on date night, get my habits to 60%. And then I've got some YouTube stats here, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, which, I haven't filled this, whether or not I've met these goals yet, because it's still close. I've still got a couple of days. However, I have my habits listed here, and you can see the first one is floss, and you can see that nothing has been filled out. So this is not working. Whatever I'm doing here is not working. Eye drops, I've also just stopped to do those. So no reason. Skin and the rest of them get done enough times so that I'm not that worried. However, what has happened is, it is now the 28th, so this day, and I've missed all this. And there are some reasons for that. So as you can see, I've been doing it all along, and tweaking it here and there, because I think sometimes I added and took away some things that didn't need to be on there, but I was doing it consistently. And a couple things happened here. Definitely here, I hurt my back, and I just have been less in my planner because I've been less vertical. And so, if you don't have anything if you're just lying in bed, you don't have anything to plan, you don't have anything to do. So I haven't been in my planners as much. But you can see was already starting here, and I'm not sure that anything happened. But I guess I just fell out of love with tracking. So I'll talk about this more in my Q4 reset, but I'm thinking about what are the behaviors or habits that I want to take into 2025. And I might, kind of really hone in on what those are and work on those for a quarter, and kind of streamline and get a little bit more, intentional about what I want to do, because I keep writing down the floss and I don't do it. So there's lots of reasons, but one of the things is, if I'm doing a whole bunch of other things, maybe in my the time of my life, the time of the year, whatever, I'm not able to focus on this many things. But maybe if the one thing I had to do that day was to floss, I'd get it done. So I'm just thinking about maybe changing up some of these habits to kind of really cement them in, because there's some that I took off habits in the second quarter because I was doing them every day regardless, like reading. I do it every day, so it doesn't need to be put into my tracker. So now if I want to make these more of a priority, I think they would get done. So saying all that means that, you know, a lot of these things did not get done. We did go on a date night. I did continue my job search. I did not walk over 3 miles. It just, because of the back situation, never ended up working out. So this, I think, when I do my Q4 reset, I think this is going to be something that I'm going to have to spend some time on. Okay, so then we have the end of Q3 is September. So this is my monthly. As you can see, there is not much on here. This also feels like, and I've said this before, a bit of a wasted spread. And I do like having a calendar in order to say, okay, well, like, what do I have got going on? But there were very few things that I needed to write down. I've got Sterling Inc.'s order days that were launched, eye doctor appointment, my YouTube anniversary, some other, you know, basic things, but that's pretty much it. So, you know, thinking about Q4 and my Q4 reset, is this something I want to continue? I have, you know, different dates on here for holidays, and that's all I have going forward. Could this be used for something else? Could this be, could I, you know, make this social media for the rest of the quarter? So we'll see. We'll see about that. I'm just not, yeah, I don't know. So I'll come back to it. Right, so then we have the weeklies. The weeklies are where we start here. The weeklies are where I use my sticker kits. I love using the sticker kits. I like looking at them. I think they look nice. The one thing I will say is that I don't really have a lot of things going on to justify this size. So, you know, I like the way it looks, but I end up putting a lot of stickers in, and to kind of make it look bigger or busier. And whilst I don't mind the way it looks aesthetically, I don't think it's especially useful for me. I don't think I have a lot of need in terms of planning to go in here. I do have a checklist for my social media just to remind myself to do those things. Meal plan. I do like a little reflection of the week, and then, you know, just what I did basically. And I fill this out mainly as I go. So this is a planner cake kit, and I think it looks nice. It's not my colors necessarily, my favorite colors, although I do like that green. Then I have another planner cake kit, and the reason why I generally don't want to use the same company's kits twice in a row, but I did this time because this was the back to school week. Not that I'm going back to school, but this is just the week that kids go back to school, and this was a back to school kit, so that's why I used this one. I like this this week. I think it turned out pretty well. Again, I have my social media here, my meals. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Then I have a Let's Plan It kit. This is week 37, or starting of the 9th. And again, you can see here, so this is when my back started to hurt, because you can see things that don't get done. So didn't do the YouTube video that week. I didn't have a lot of stuff going on, so not a lot of things. I didn't finish my meal plan here, and I didn't write a reflection. So things are starting to come off the rails, as it were. But it's still, I like the kit. It still looks good. I think, yeah, I think there's still things I can do to make this look a little bit better. But then this was last week. This was not a kit. This was a Planner Monkey Co. washi. I've put some different, I've got Planner Kate stickers here. I've got Let's Plan It stickers. I've got Coffee Monsters Co. I've got Happy Planner, like just a kind of a melange. Again, I don't really love this spread too much. It looks kind of empty, and I'm not too much of a fan of it. But I was trying something, and yeah, it didn't work. And still my back was quite sore this week, so didn't have a lot to write down. Then we are at this week, which is, again, it looks quite empty. This was a remnants of a kit from, or not even a kit, I think it was a journaling kit, and also some date stickers, and just kind of putting this together. And this is from Fern Creek, and these are 1.5 column stickers, so I just kind of put them outside of the columns to kind of make it look intentional, more intentional. And we are on Saturday, so I haven't done anything for Saturday yet. So I'll finish this up by the end of the week. And we are currently doing this Q3 flip, so I will make the check there. Okay, so let's go to our dailies. So the dailies are where I feel like I really do the bulk of my work in. So I've been switching these things up. So sometimes I use stickers, sometimes I just use Tombow, sometimes I just use pen. So this one I kind of screwed up because I didn't realize that this was September, and I hadn't written a little September, highlighted the month page or whatever. So I just put it right there. But every day I write some gratitude and a reflection of the day. And I have been doing a kind of to-do list on the side, more like what I was doing last year in my Hobonichi cousin. So I've got this was the day I got to 500 on YouTube, which I was happy about, chuffed. So yeah, some days I have a lot to write, or I do write quite a bit, and then sometimes it doesn't work out, which I'm fine with. Forgot to put anything there. So here I just started writing with this pen here, which is is it this? No, not this one. I started writing with the Sarasa pen. This one. This Sarasa vintage 0.5 pen. Because I used to write with colored pens all the time. I have a ton of them. But then when I moved into the cousin, I think I stopped doing that as much because so many pens didn't really work that well on the Tomoe River paper. But the Sarasas do. So yeah, I don't know why I just stuck with the Klena. But yeah, I decided to change it up a bit here. And this is when I was debating whether I needed a second N2 for social media from Sterling Ink. So I was constant debate with myself. I'll write down if I have like any sort of flare. So I had a massive rosacea flare that day. Yeah, just started to make it a little bit more like useful, like writing like random notes and stuff. But yeah, sometimes just changing it up, using a different color pen. Here I had a brain dump of just some things I needed to do. And you can see I'm struggling with motivation because I haven't got a lot of them done. I started to realize like I wasn't needing a full page. So I've kind of gone back, especially with the back situation, I've kind of gone back to using 2 days on a page. And for right now, that's working for me because I don't have a huge to-do list because I can't. But then, you know, I've done this up until Monday, and then Tuesday is October, so then I'll maybe do something different. I think starting to bring in different color pens would be something to help me out. I'm finding like that I'm sometimes not, you know, wanting to write a lot, and that's why the 2 days on one page is working out. That does mean, of course, that I have tons of extra paper, and I will if I continue to do that, but I don't mind because it can always be used for like rough notes and things like that. Plus it gives me a chance to do like something like a brain dump when I need to. And actually I'm going to be doing something for a Q4 reset that I'll need some paper at the back. So, you know, it's okay. I'm gonna just check this off because I'm doing this and I did this. Always take advantage, and I did this to check off my to-do list. But yeah, so you know, it's not done. This is not done because we're only on this day, but that's essentially my Q3 flip. I'm not feeling great about my Q3. Mainly just my September. There definitely are some things going on in the background of my life that are causing me to think about, you know, what am I going to do here? What should I do here? How's this going? Just a lot of things going on. So I think my planner kind of shows that. So what I'm going to do is, and I'll have this video up next week, is I'm going to be kind of doing a little what I'm calling a Q4 reset, where I'm going to think about, you know, fast forward into 2025 a little bit and think about what are the things I want to be doing in 2025, and then kind of back planning them. So kind of going, okay, well, if I want to be here in 2025, then what do I need to do in Q4 to get there? And focusing on those things for Q4. And to do that, I'm going to kind of look at what's happened in Q3 and Q2 and Q1 and see if I can kind of come up with something that's going to help me, you know, make Q4 a strong quarter and set me up nicely for 2025. Also, I think some of us are so excited for our 2025 planners that 2024 seems not as interesting anymore. And there might be some of that going on, but what I'm going to be doing is, and I think this is going to be helping, and it may help you, is I'm going to treat Q4 as a little bit more of an experiment. So try some different layouts within this planner, but try to use things a different way and see if I can't kind of come up with some interesting things for not only Q4, but moving into 2025. Anyway, so I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe. And just a reminder that there is a giveaway on my last video, which I will link here. And yeah, join that giveaway and you might be a winner. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.